Hello everyone, it's Serenity and I'm back with another video. So, yeah, it's been a minute and I kind of had to withdraw to basically recalibrate myself. So, yeah, sometimes you have to literally go through some stuff in order to evolve. I'll say it like that. So if you don't go through certain things, you can't grow and you can't evolve. So that's what I've been doing the past few weeks. And, you know, I'm at the other end of it. It's not always pleasant, but it teaches me valuable lessons and helps me kind of, like I said, recalibrate and adjust. So I can come out on the end even better, even stronger, and remember who I am and what I'm capable of. If I'm not pushed to my limits, then, you know, yeah, that's with anyone though. If you aren't challenged, you won't truly understand the power that you hold within. All right. So today I'm going to start out by reading Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20, because for Christians and people who have any type of knowledge of the Bible and this monotheistic God, basically, yeah, it's somewhat bizarre, but to put it bluntly, basically, Christianity, how I'll say Constantine and his ones that basically formed the Bible and Christianity, basically, did so in a demonic energy and under demonic influence. So I can 100% without a doubt say that Orthodox Christianity that Christians know today is the occult. You are literally participating in occult worship. Period. If you can justify, and I've told you this in other videos, a blood sacrifice of basically one of God's children, and justify that because someone says it, a killing, a blood sacrifice, okay? Mind you, you've already read about so many animals being slaughtered for blood sacrifices. Common sense should tell you this is nothing that the true God of love would condone. So why on earth would you think the true God of love would send her own child to be sacrificed? Really? This is occultism at its finest, okay? Now I'm going to read Isaiah so you understand where I'm going with this, okay? Isaiah 5:20. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. This is exactly what has happened. Christianity has made this story, and I say story, about Jesus in order to make bad good. If anyone had common sense, they would figure out, which many have, that something is not right for a blood sacrifice, a energy of the true God, to be slaughtered in such a horrific way in order to satisfy God because some creation sinned? Like, come on. So this is what I'm telling you. All of these things, and this is why it's so important. You have to get it out of the conditioning that has literally been put into people's heads for thousands of years. About Christianity, the truth about Jesus, all of these things. One moment. Sorry about that. So, anyway, basically, all of these teachings where Jesus shed his blood for humans and all this other stuff is literal bullcrap. It is. It's occultism. Literally, Christians are Satanists. That's what it comes down to. And the true way to worship is not a religion. It's spiritual. It's based on, like I said, that original divine law of love. There is a big difference. You respect life. You have so much love and respect for life that the thought of killing something else to shed its blood to replace something is not even a concept. So anything, including the memorial, where they are celebrating and really commemorating the death of Jesus Christ and his blood sacrifice, is occultism. You are literally participating in demonic worship. Okay? So, just wanted to put that out there. Now, many of you might say, oh, well, Jesus said, you know, drink his blood and his flesh and this and that, and he said commemorate it. No, it's a memory. Yes, commemorate it in the way that he meant it to be. Well, what did he mean? Okay, so now we're going to go to John 48, John 6. Yeah, John 6. Chapter 6 and verse 48 through 58. And let's see. Yeah, I'm not actually going to read everything. I'm just going to tell you what he meant, because it had nothing to do with his sacrifice and his blood and all this. Like, you understand that, yes, you're coming down here and it is a sacrifice because you're leaving a place that is very nice, and coming to earth is, it's not ideal in this situation, okay? But you do it out of love in order to help humans evolve and come to a higher spiritual level so that they are not stuck. Okay, so that's even my purpose, to help you evolve, not to start a new religion, not to get people to basically be reliant upon one being or entity for all their knowledge, because once you are spiritually sparked or awakened, you will automatically take off and know what to research, what to do, what sounds right, what doesn't. You will literally awaken. So you won't constantly need a leader or someone to tell you what to do, because a true leader empowers others to lead. That is a true leader. So, okay, in John chapter 6, 48 through 58, what Jesus actually meant, okay? So the bread that he was talking about here is literally just spiritual nourishment that sustains the inner being, not the physical body, okay? So to eat the flesh, that statement was not literal. It, once again, means to basically digest the spiritual food or the teachings that Jesus brought in that Christ energy, which mainly is love. Okay? So when he also talked about the manna in these scriptures, manna could only provide temporary nourishment. Okay? So that's temporary nourishment for the physical body, but not the inner or the spiritual being. So that's what that was about. The blood, okay, blood, period, represents life, okay? So to drink his blood would be to represent life that comes from taking in the flesh, which I just mentioned, was the teachings from Jesus or the Christ energy. And basically, humans could gain life in the present by understanding the purpose that they basically were here for and what it means to truly live in this 3D world to the fullest, basically, at your maximum potential. So, to gain everlasting life would basically be like, to have everlasting life, you would be living a meaningful life, a meaningful physical life on the earth. Okay, so if you do this, you would have everlasting life because you would have already lived a meaningful life on the 3D, and you can go on to other dimensions. Okay, so hopefully that was pretty straightforward. I wanted to make it as simple as possible because there is enough fluff and overload of information, and that's why Jesus, the true God, likes simplicity, simple teachings, not a bunch of unnecessary information that really does not serve you, does not really help you. It's just clutter, okay? So this is just one of the classic examples of turning something that was supposed to be encouraging, good, light, truth, into something completely contrary to what it was really supposed to symbolize. Okay, so all of the thinking behind the flesh, the blood, and the sacrifice, and he covered our sins, it's part of the occult. Break free of it. Stop. No more communion, no more memorial. It is demonic. Okay, I'm going to say stop. You have the free will if you still think that is somehow part of the true God and, you know, the Christ energy's purpose, but it wasn't. It's to help humanity evolve. It's to also help the ones that strayed and rebelled to come back on track. Because the whole reason things are such a mess is because the balance between masculine and feminine is no longer there. It was, but because the masculine energy in this 3D realm rebelled, it is a chaotic mess down here. There is nothing but war, spiritual warfare. And until these things, all of these things can be, I don't want to say remedied because it wouldn't be that in its entirety, but at least fixed to the best possible way and solution for those who basically are innocent, caught in the middle of someone with a power trip. That's what it comes down to. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say for today. Hopefully, like I said, things will be better. Yeah, and I can put out more information, more videos. That's the hope. But things have been crazy around here, really. So, but nothing I can't handle. All right. I love you guys so much. As I say, I know things can get difficult, and basically there is so many things that are literally pulling on you to try and keep you low vibrational, and you literally have to fight and struggle to break free of these things. So that's it. All right. Take care, everyone. I love you. Peace be with you. Bye-bye.